Hey y'all! So we all love working out, don't we? I feel like I've been on my workout grind lately, aka walking and doing super beginner friendly YouTube workouts and stopping halfway through because the veins are shooting out of my forehead. And I realized that there are so many different ways that people get workouts in, and how many different fitness groups and communities, if you will, that there are. So there has to be one that fits everyone, right? Hello. The Aloe Gym is the most interesting place on earth. Forget about the Eiffel Tower. Forget about Stonehenge. Forget about it. Trevi Fountain. No, I want to go to the Aloe Gym because not anyone can go to the Aloe Gym. So the Aloe Gym is this mysterious, luxurious place. Well, there's the brand Aloe that has like the workout gear, but they have this place, I think it's in Beverly Hills, where it's like a gym, but it's invite only. Okay. So if you pull up to your gmail.com / whatever your email address is, and you see an email from Aloe Gym, you better go. You better go because you are getting the opportunity of a lifetime. This place is the definition of exclusive. Like celebrities like Hailey Bieber, we've got Glenn Powell, and like the main group of people I think are influencers that go because they want you to film there. Like it's encouraged to film at the Aloe Gym, unlike other gyms where it's like, can I film it? Like that's kind of like, I don't know. I know Kendall Jenner has been there. I know she is in and out of that place. I have no idea, but I just assume.
We come to this place for magic. We come to AMC theaters to laugh, to cry, to care, because we need that, all of us. That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim.
This girl who writes for popsugar.com, the real ones know about Pop Sugar. She wrote this it was actually like a fun article about her experience going into the Aloe Gym. I don't think she's an influencer or like a celebrity or anything. So she just got to experience it as like an outsider, which is really cool. So she got invited. Okay. This is real journalism here. She got invited to a one-on-one Pilates training session. After riding the elevator from the parking garage to the main floor, the doors opened to reveal a lobby that was simultaneously dramatic and calm. The ceiling stretched 6 stories high with dramatic windows that spread soft sunlight across every corner of the room. As my eyes swept from right to left, I spotted a majestic fig tree, meticulously curated racks of aloe apparel, a massive aloe sculpture, and multiple seating areas that looked like they'd been plucked directly from a Restoration Hardware catalog. Does that not sound lovely? That sounds lovely. So she was wanting to like document her experience. So she said that she asked if it would be okay if she filmed and took some photos of their session together, and the instructor looked at her as if she had asked if she could eat food in a restaurant. Not only was it okay, but she was ready to help me get the content. Alright, she literally offered to take photos and videos of me as I moved through her class. It was, I dare say, empowering to be in a space where I could uninhibitedly, I said it right, didn't I? That was awesome. Capture video of my experience. And honestly, with the camera rolling, I was even more conscious about maintaining proper form than I usually am. And I'll take that as a win any day. One of those reformer things, like I would be shaking. I'd be shaking. I think if I went, like I would be like, don't take any photographs. No photography, please, because I'm gonna be shaking and crying on this reformer Pilates machine thing. So Planet Fitness and the likes of Planet Fitness, these are probably the most common gyms that people go to. I love a good Planet Fitness moment. I honestly love gyms like this because Isn't the tagline of Planet Fitness is like, we don't judge you, girl? People take that to heart, because I've seen, like at Planet Fitness, I've seen the likes of working out in jeans, leather pants, skirts, you know, people just come in wearing whatever. And that, honestly, I love that about it. I'm not one of those people that dresses up for the gym, so it kind of makes me feel better to see people wearing all kinds of stuff, because I'm like, I'm wearing this big t-shirt and some leggings and my tennis shoes that I've had for 5 years that squeak now. Okay, I'm wearing this. But the setup, I don't know if it's like this at all of these gyms, but at my gym, the setup is like, you have the treadmills and the machines and stuff, and then at the front of the room you have like the heavy weights and all that stuff. So that's where like the gym bros go up to the front and we're all in the back. And so it's kind of like you have to look at them, and I think they love it. I think they're loving it. And then there's a big mirror in the front of the room, so it's kind of like a show. It's interesting to watch because the TVs are too small. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. But no one's really watching them, I guess, except me. I actually do. I do. Usually when I'm working out, I'll listen to music. So I'll be listening to music, and no matter how loud I turn up my music, I can hear that EDM remix that they're blasting over my headphones. Dancing in the dark, with you between my arms. And that's really why I can't listen to like podcasts or anything at the gym, because they're blasting music so loud that I'm like, I can't hear y'all. I can't hear this podcast. I would like to call these boutique gyms. Maybe that's the actual word for it, but that's what I like to call them, because they're like your local gym that is probably in like a shopping center or something, and it has like a one-word like trendy name. I don't think I've been to one of these gyms before. I could not see myself pulling up to one of those like by myself, you know what I mean? Like if I had someone with me, I'd be like, sure, let's go check it out or whatever. It's just a little too intimate for my liking. These will usually have like a spin class. Those look so fun though. I feel like if I got started on those, I would get like addicted and I would want to go back a bunch of times, because a lot of them are like in the dark too, and if there's anything I love, is like a dark room where no one can see you. That's why I love the movies so much. There's probably one with like one of those bungee classes. That looks fun. I've seen lots of bachelorette trips where they'll pop by one of these one morning during the bachelorette trip, and I know some of the girlies are like, I will not be participating. It's usually like the gym girl that's like, okay, let's all go, let's all go. Like it's a top bachelorette party destination now. And then there are the trampoline classes, or like where you're going for your $800 Pilates class. Okay. Dude gyms. This is the one, I think, out of all of these that I will not step foot in these gyms. Okay, I'm not stepping foot in here, and these are all just assumptions because I've never been to one. I just feel like I would be judged. I feel like if you're not lifting weights, you will be judged, and I don't really lift weights above like 5 pounds. So there's the term like cardio bunny. That's me. That's me. I'm picturing like a big room with a bunch of mats, a bunch of weights just laid around, and no treadmills. You know, like at any gym, there are like the guys that'll do like check their arms out in the mirror like after they see like the pump they got or whatever they call it. This is where they migrate. I feel like this is like a level up from like them just going to a normal gym. Like if they really want to level up, they're pulling up to like Lion's Mane Gym, Stronghold Gym, whatever they're called. They all have like dude names. Like when you see the name, that is one good thing about it, is that like you know whether it's a dude gym by the name, like Bicep Brethren, America's Strong. Like some of them are really patriotic too. The YMCA, man, I used to go to the YMCA a lot. The community, the smell, just the smell, like the second you walk into a YMCA, you're smelling that chlorine. And the squeaking of the shoes from the mediocre basketball playing happening. It's gorgeous, it really is. This is like the family gym. Like there would be summer camps. This is where people would have birthday parties. It really truly was a community. One thing that I wish I had done when I was still a member at the YMCA was do a Zumba class. When I went there, I would always walk past the Zumba class and I was like, this looks so fun. I guess I technically kind of do a Zumba class when I do like the dance workouts on YouTube, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Touch some grass. Going outside, touching grass, walking. Kayaking is one that I always like doing, even though I do it like once a year. Like I'm not out there kayaking a lot because I don't have a kayak. But I feel like if I had one, then I would kayak a lot more because that's how that works. When I first heard of kayaking, I was like, this is scary. Like this is scary stuff, people. And probably like whitewater rafting is scary. But the kayaking that I'm talking about is like the water is still. You may see some animals you do not enjoy, like a snake. I've seen a snake go through the water now. No, 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 no. And walking is one of my favorite. Like I've been walking for years, whether it's like at the gym or outside. And like during this time of the year, I love it. I really like walking outside like any time of the year because I just like the elements, if you know what I mean. Like I just love the elements. Like I am the Avatar. I've never seen Avatar in my life, but recently I've realized that I have allergies, but I'll literally just do it anyway. One of my favorite times to walk is like late fall when it's like kind of cold and you're wearing like a hoodie and stuff, but you're just walking. Like it sounds like torture, but it's actually so fun. It kind of makes you feel alive, you know? Every time I go outside to walk or something, like I always end up getting there at the same time as like a high school cross-country team that's running like 18 miles. And I'm like, I'm not gonna attempt to run because I know high schoolers, they're gonna make fun of the way I run, and I'm not prepared for that. Speaking of outdoors, there are actually like gyms outdoors, if you call them gyms. I'm thinking of the ones where you're like at like a state park or something, or you're just walking outside somewhere like on a sidewalk and you see like one piece of that outdoor workout equipment that looks like it's part of a playground, and you like get on it for 2 seconds and then you keep walking. These are different from those outdoor ones that are for bodybuilders. There's one in Venice that's like literally called Muscle Beach. One of the newer ways to work out, I guess since YouTube was a thing, are YouTube workouts. But this kind of thing has been around a long time. You know, there were workout DVDs and even like workout VHS tapes. Like the girl that I follow, her dance workouts, if I saw her in real life, like if I got to meet her, I would be like the biggest fangirl of her. I've worked out countless times in my PJs. Probably the worst thing you've ever seen. Like it was great, like a specific time where I was like, I'm so glad that I have YouTube workouts. We got snowed in for like almost 2 weeks, and to not go stir crazy, I was like, I'm gonna do YouTube workouts. I still went stir crazy, but and then of course there are sports, but the main one that came to mind was Pickle Ball. Pickleball, the surge of pickleball enthusiasts is wild. It's wild. I love pickleball too. I don't play that much. There are some die-hard pickleball fans now. I think because it's easy enough to play, like I think really anyone could play it and still get a good workout from it. It really depends on who you're playing. I've seen some professional tennis players go to pickleball and become professional pickleball players. And I'm like, same girl, I get it. One time when I went to a baseball game, it was pickleball night, and I was like, what is pickleball night? And I still really don't know. They were selling pickleball paddles, and I think like before the game, they could like play pickleball somewhere. But some of these girlies pulled up to this game and they had the whole garb on. They had like pickleball t-shirts, they had pickleball earrings, like literally shaped like pickleball paddles. Gym outfits. Are you a matching set girly or a giant t-shirt and leggings girly? I am the latter. Like, don't look at me. Like, I do not want attention at the gym, but sometimes I do feel like I'm not looking my best here. It's sometimes just like awkward going to the gym with the like matching Lulu set girlies with my Old Navy leggings and like a t-shirt from actually 16 years ago and my wired earbuds. But I wear my wired earbuds. See, the girls that get it. I'm wearing my wired earbuds in like a Paul Mescal, like Timothy Chalamet kind of way, because I think they do that. I don't know. Also, I lost one of my AirPods, so and I just never bought any more. But you just have to know that like no one is looking at you, and if they are looking at you, then that's their issue. That's their issue. And sometimes before I go into the gym, I have to be like, okay, no one cares what you look like literally no one cares. But back to those people who wear like literal jeans and leather pants, those people are the reason why I feel okay, because it's like you can wear anything. We kind of talked about this with like the Aloe Gym, to where making content there is not only okay, but it's encouraged. But at other gyms, it's usually, I mostly see people like taking pictures or something. Like I'll see the little, and I'm just like, cool, go off. I get it. I would do that too if I had those guns. Like, I think taking videos at the gym is, you know, fine, because I mean, I've filmed in random places before, and like I do make videos all the time, so like I can't really say like you shouldn't do that. But I think if you're going into the gym and you're like, okay, I'm gonna film myself doing this workout, you are the one that is in the way. People are not in your way. If anything, you are in other people's way. So I've seen those videos where like they'll have their phone set up somewhere and it's like kind of far away from where they're working out, and someone walks in front of the camera and they're like,
a lot to go over in this video, so please bear with me. First off, just because you're filming at the gym does not mean that everybody else has to stop their workout just for you, including putting their weights back. And secondly, you're a personal trainer and coach. How do you not know better than to work out directly in front of a dumbbell rack, let alone film in front of it? And if somebody does come along, you move immediately.
and it's usually like a sweet elderly man. I'm like, he doesn't know. And I don't even care who it is, but especially when it's the sweet elderly man. I think more times than not, it's people that are like, oh yeah, go ahead, I'm just filming it, don't let me get in your way. There are pros and cons to literally everything in life. Like Conair, like I really want one of those Conairs for my hair. Anyway, thanks for watching. And Aloe, I will be checking my email daily. the ball's in your court now. The pickle ball's in your court now, Aloe Gym.